So moving on to the last two topics, which we'll go through a little bit quicker, is how vision develops. So fun fact, maybe if you've got a younger sibling or been babysat younger children, you might notice that infants have pretty poor eyesight. So infants are able to see everything that adults see, but with vastly much less detail. So this kind of shows a nice progression of what newborns are kind of seeing up until they become an adult. So you start to piece together lines and contrast, and you start to kind of piece together color about by 6 months or so. But up until then, it's pretty blurry. That's why infants tend to, stare at a face and fixate and don't really see a lot of their surrounding, what's farther away. And this is kind of an example, again, of color, how you don't tend to really see color until about 6 months of age. And then into adulthood, as you become older, there are also some changes to vision. So one of the things that happens is you become a lot slower to change focus. Your lens, which is the thing that is kind of bending and shifting to accommodate near and far objects so that they still hit the back of your eye, that becomes a lot harder to do. The muscles are kind of losing elasticity. So you have slower responses to changes in brightness. Brightness is going to affect how large your pupil is, how much light can pass through the pupil. So your iris muscles, which kind of are the bodyguard, the controller of how much light passes through, also start to lose some elasticity. And then lastly, your actual perception of color tends to change. So your lens begins to kind of yellow a little bit as you start to see things with a little bit more yellowed of a color.